All right, here we are tonight at Civic Memorial Gymnasium in Bethalto, Illinois. Tonight, your Triad Knights take on the Alton Marquette Explorers. Now, as you can see on the screen, it's kind of a matchup of two totally different teams. Knights at 6-21, Marquette Explorers at 20-8. Looking over a couple of the scoring kind of issues, or I should say the common opponents that the two teams have had. It's been almost a coin flip either way, 18 points one way or the other. Triad was losing by 9 or 18 to all the teams that Alton Marquette has actually beaten by 9 or 18 points. We're going to go through the starting lineup right now. Starting for the Knights, number 24, Jordan Deese. Number 30, Cole Moss. Cole had a huge game last night, hit a couple big shots, drove the lane a couple of times, really put him in the game against Jerseyville. Number 10, Lucas Criley. Number 11, Jordan Felix. And number 22, Matt Mersinger, all are going to start for the Knights tonight. The Marquette Explorers have only been allowing teams to score about 43 points a game while averaging 58 points. Fairly young squad for the Marquette Explorers. Most are juniors, with the exception of a couple seniors. First one, number 2, Deontay McMurray, 6-foot guard. The numbers this evening in the program, it looked like maybe just a little bit off for the Marquette Explorers. Number 24, Jake Coddington. I have number 4, Sam Scheider. Number 2, Deontay McMurray. Number 5, Dion Lavender. And number 23, Mike Williams-Bay. I believe Williams-Bay leads Alton Marquette, 9.2 points per game. Jordan Felix leads the Knights with 8.9 points per game. Here we are with the tip-off. Tip is up, controlled by the Explorers. McMurray will handle. They'll give inside to Connington. Connington goes hard off the glass. No good. Rebound by Moss. Moss will bring it up. Hands off to Deese. Top of the key. He's guarded closely by Lavender. Inside high post to Felix. Felix looks, kicks it out to Deese. Deese will go left side. Picked off by McMurray. He'll give to Lavender. And the Explorers will press here. Over to Criley, right-hand side. Inside to Mersinger. Mersinger blocked by Scheider. Lavender will handle it. Over to McMurray. McMurray, long three. Scores quickly, 5-0 here in the first period. Fouls on number 2, Deontay McMurray, his first, team's first. Criley will handle the ball top of the key, going against McMurray. He'll give to Moss, left-hand side, guarded by Bay, inside to Deese. Deese opens, gets Coddington up in the air, up off the glass, and it's good. That gets the Knights on the board, 5-2 here. Lavender goes inside to Bay. Bay goes up with it. Foul's going to be called on number 10, Lucas Criley. That's his first. That's going to put Bay at the line shooting 2. Bay's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw up. 7-2 score. Kyle handle against Bay. Bay's going to be called for the reach in. That's his first, team second. Knights will inbound to here. Kyle will handle against McMurray. Over to Deese, right-hand side, Lavender. Felix catches, looks to shoot against Coddington, gives to Mersinger, left-hand corner. He dribbles out, goes back inside to Felix. Felix turns. He'll give to Deese, deep left-hand corner, he'll turn. Felix will take a 3 from the corner, short, no good. Scheider will get the rebound, he'll push the issue over the corner to Bay. Turnover by the Explorers. Knights are really going to have to capitalize on any turnovers. Ball comes into Deese. Deese will go up the left-hand side. He'll give to Criley. Criley goes to the middle, over to Felix. Picked off by Coddington. Coddington goes up hard, strong. Looks like contact made by Criley. No call. Deese will come down with the rebound. 5:22 left here in the first period. Deese will work against Lavender. Coach Drake will take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout here on IHSA.TV. .518 left here, 7-2 is the score. Jordan Deese's layup, the only points the Knights have actually put on the board. Criley will have the ball top of the key. He's guarded against McMurray. He'll give to Deese, left-hand corner. Deese will take the 3. His 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound McMurray. McMurray will push up the floor. McMurray's going to be called there for the charge, out of control. Deese there in plenty of time. That's McMurray's second. And for the Explorers, number 1, Keyshawn Young, and number 32, Jack Miller. Checking in for the Knights, number 1, Jason Barber. Deese will bring it up against Lavender. He'll give to Barber, left-hand side. Barber surveys the situation. He's going to go back to the top. He'll give to Deese, guarded against Young. To Moss, right-hand side. Mersinger, top of the key, all the way over to Deese. Deese will look to drive, right hand, over to Moss. Moss left, goes back to his right. To Deese for 3. His 3 short, no good. Rebound tipped around. Young will push it up the floor. Moss stops the action, brings it back out to the Explorers. Young will take it to the top of the key. Explorers reset. He'll give to Scheider, right-hand side, inside to Coddington. Coddington against Deese, short, no good. Rebound, Felix. Felix's pass picked off by Lavender. Lavender's shot just can't go. Deese will slow it down, guard against Lavender. He'll come up. Lavender's going to be called for the reach. That's his first. Team's fourth already for the Explorers. Ball comes into Deese. Knights have been pretty snagging on the offensive end, just can't get a shot to go down. Deese, right-hand side. He looks inside to Mersinger. Mersinger spins, kicks it out to Deese. Deese will drive left, down the middle of the lane. Foul's going to be on number 1, Keyshawn Young, as Deese drives the lane. Foul was on the floor. That's his first, team's 5th. Bay comes back into the game. Williams Bay comes back into the game. Excuse me. Number 10, Lucas Criley back in for the Knights. 3:44 left here in the first period. Diesel inbound. He'll get 2. Mersinger, hand off to Deese. Deese will bring it back up top, guarded closely by Lavender. Over to Barber. Barber right-hand side, guard against Young. Spins to the lane, hand off to Mersinger. Mersinger will work against the smaller Young. Hook shot just can't go. Bay quickly up the floor to Lavender. Lavender thinks about a 3, dribbles to the lane into Coddington. Coddington's going to be fouled by number 10 on the floor. That's Criley. That's 24, Jordan Deese. His first, team's second. Scheider comes back into the game, replacing Miller. Lavender looks, gets it into Coddington, little right-hand side of the floor. All the way around the horn, Scheider in the other corner. He gives to Williams Bay at the top of the key, and he'll set it up. Williams Bay goes over to Young, right-hand side in the corner to Coddington. Coddington thinks about it. Inside to Scheider. Scheider goes up strong left hand. Tipped around, rebound Deese. Deese will push it up the floor. He'll go strong to the rim and put it in. 4 points for the Knights. All 4 by Deese. Young has it, left-hand side. Ball rotates all the way over. Lavender skip pass over to Williams Bay. Williams Bay, high dribble, foul's going to be on Criley. That's going to be Criley's second. Basket's good by Williams Bay. That's going to put Williams Bay at the line, shooting for the three-point play. Williams Bay's free throw is up and good. 10-4 is the score here in Civic Memorial Gymnasium. The winner of this game advances to play East St. Louis. Picked off by Young. Young will push, hand off to Bay. Bay goes up, off the glass, and is good. 12-4 is the score. Knights with a turnover. Barber gets it. Moss with the ball, left-hand side, guard against Williams Bay. Deese on the top. All the way around, Deese. Mersinger top of the game, hand off to Deese. 1:30 left here, 12-4 is the score. Inside to Felix. Felix turnaround hook shot good. Knights need a good stop here. Lavender on the left-hand side of the floor, all the way over to Young. Up top to Williams Bay. Lavender inside, high post to Scheider. Scheider thinks. Lavender kick out. Skip past to Bay. Bay will take it. Bay's shot rolls in. That's a three-point bucket for Williams Bay. 15-6 is the score here. Diesel handle, top of the key. Double team. Felix, left-hand side. Mercinger, top of the key. Hand off to Barber. Barber will dribble right-hand side to Deese. Deese around the left. Moss, corner, three. His three's good. 15-9 is the score. Williams Bay will bring it up. Explorers are going to hold for one here. 12 seconds as the clock ticks down. Williams Bay to Scheider to Lavender in the corner. Lavender's three is good. 18-9. Diesel push from the half-court line. No good. That's the way we'll end here. Lavender's bucket puts them up by 9. We'll take a break here. We'll come back. IHSA.TV. This is Aaron Cole. Back to the action here in Bethalto, Illinois. Civic Memorial Gymnasium is where we're at. Moss will have the ball. Knights will start with the ball. Second period. Deese top of the key. Lavender and Bay both being able to hit from outside from Marquette. Stretched the lead to 9 points there before the end. Diesel handle against Young. Give to Mercinger. High post, hand off to Moss. Moss tries to get free. Felix will get free. His three is good. (18-12) is the score. All the way around the top. Lavender for another three. Quickly up ahead the Knights go. Try to outmatch that pressure from the Marquette Explorers. Mercinger will handle top of the key against Scheider. Hand off to Barber. Barber will dribble left-hand side. He'll give to Mercinger. Mercinger will hand off to Moss. Moss left-hand side. Mercinger, top of the key. Hand off Barber, left-hand side. Guarded closely by Lavender. Lavender has 2 fouls. Inside to Barber. Barber goes in. Gets the layup. 21-14 is the score here. Williams Bay with the ball all the way over to Miller. Williams Bay top of the key. Lavender top of the key. Young to Scheider. Give and go. Give and go not there. Quickly up ahead to Mercinger. Mercinger off the glass and is good. Lavender went down hard on that play, going up to the rim. Into the game, Coddington and McMurray. McMurray back in. Bay will bring it up. Williams Bay will bring it up for the Explorers. Explorers seem to run a 4-out, 1-in kind of offense. Gives to Miller. Miller, top all the way over to McMurray. McMurray's three long, no good. Scheider's going to be called for over the back. That's going to be Scheider's first 16th foul. Deese will bring it up against Williams Bay. To Moss. Over to Deese. Deese turnover right into the hands of number 2, McMurray, and then McMurray up ahead quickly to Williams Bay. Williams Bay layup is good. 23-16 is the score. Williams Bay at the line. Free throw's no good. Knights struggling with the turnovers again tonight. Seems to rear its ugly head. Felix for three. His three goes. 23-19 is the score. 5:05 left here in the second period. McMurray top of the key for the Explorers. Over to Williams Bay. Over to Moss. Over to Coddington in the corner. Skip pass to Williams Bay. In the corner to Scheider. He thinks about going inside. Kicks it back to Williams Bay all the way over to... Skip pass over to Williams Bay. Williams Bay will take three. His three short. Nobody there to box out Coddington. Coddington can't get his shot to go. Felix throws a pass to Barber right into the hands of McMurray. McMurray can't get his shot to go, and Felix ends up fouling. That is Felix's first foul, 5th team foul. Puts McMurray at the line, shooting 2. 23-19 is the score. Shot is no good. Hit the wire before it went in. We'll stay at 23-19 here, 4:36 left. Second free throw by McMurray is up and good. 24-19. Lavender will come back from the locker room and check back in. A little bit grimacing. Moss will have it right-hand side against Lavender. Barber left-hand side. He'll work against Scheider. Hand off to Moss. Moss close to the left-hand sideline. He'll give Mersinger up top. Hand off Deese. Deese will go back to the other side to Moss. He'll give to Mersinger top of the key. Mersinger looks, he'll hand to Barber. Barber guarded against Coddington. Coddington really far away from the bucket. Hand off to Moss. Coddington's going to be called for the hold. Felix kind of took him to the baseline. Knights were running kind of almost a spread offense there to run clock and try to figure out exactly where to penetrate from. Felix starts to penetrate. Gives it up to Deese. Coddington gets on the hold. That's his first, team 7th. That's going to put Felix at the line shooting a bonus. First bonus up, good. 24-20 is the score. Checking in the first time tonight, Cal Miller, number 25. He checks in for Jason Barber. On the floor for the Knights, Deese, Moss, Felix, Miller, and Mersinger. Felix's second free throw up and good. Puts the Knights within 3 with 3:30 left here in the second period. Lavender to Scheider. To McMurray. To Coddington. Coddington. McMurray thinks. Over to Miller. Stripped by Moss. Moss will run it up ahead. He's blocked by McMurray. Moss is going to be called for the foul. That's the team's 6th foul. One more. The Knights are in, I'm sorry, the Explorers will be in the bonus. That's Moss's first. Lavender will have the ball. He'll give to McMurray, right-hand side of the floor. He'll give to Scheider in the corner. He'll give to Coddington down low. Coddington will post up. Can't get it to go. Mersing will rebound. He'll give to Deese. The Knights will run the offense. 2:40 here left. 24-21 is the score. Deese over to Moss, left-hand side. He'll drive. Marquette working with a larger lineup with Scheider, Miller, and Coddington all in. Guards on the floor for them. It looks to be McMurray and Lavender. Cal Miller just stripped there by Scheider. Lavender to Scheider. He'll give to McMurray. Scheider. Coddington inside, kick out to Scheider. Scheider will take the three. His three's good. 27-21 is the score. Moss will bring it up against Lavender, middle of the floor. He'll give to Deese. Deese will drive against Scheider. Turns against Coddington. Moss, top of the key. Guard against Scheider. He'll pick it up. He'll give to Deese. Deese guarded by McMurray. 1:23 left here in the half. Miller on the corner. His pass just a little too high for Felix. Turnover by the Knights. Barber will check back in for the Knights. 1:18 left here. 27-21. Knights will step back into the 1-3-1. McMurray thinks he'll try to go inside to Scheider. Their pass is errant. Very turnover game here. Neither team playing crisp. Barber gets it to Deese. Checking in for the Knights, number 10, Lucas Criley back in the game. Criley will dribble. Tipped pass. Criley will handle right-hand side against Lavender. He'll give to Moss. Moss double team for a short period. He'll give to Felix top. Over to Deese, right-hand side, all the way over to Barber. On the baseline, guard against Coddington. 38 seconds left. Pass tipped. Barber inside. Kind of an errant tip there, but came around to the Knights' possession, and Barber gets free. Felix finds him. 27-23 is the score. McMurray will bring it up slowly. Explorers look to take this bucket into the halftime here, just like they did at the end of the close. Lavender will get right hand. Scheider 3 feet behind the arc. His three, Aaron, no good. Coddington tip back and is good. 1 second left. Deese travels. That's the end of the game. I'm sorry, that's the end of the half. 29-23 is the score. Knights down by 6.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
Back to the action here. 43 seconds left till we start the second half. 29-23 is the score. Alton Marquette Explorers up by 6. Both teams kind of playing kind of almost a stagnant kind of offense here where neither one of them can really get going and really take control of the game. Marquette's got on a couple of runs. Knights have managed to come back and actually keep the game in check. Williams Bay gives it to Lavender inside. Lavender's shot rolls around good. On the floor for the Knights, Deese, Moss, Criley, Phelix, and Mersinger. Diesel, Moss goes left-hand side, baseline, spins in the lane, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound Bay. Bay will push. He'll give over to Lavender, up top to Bay. Bay goes down the center of the lane. It's in and good. 33-23, just like that's 10-point lead, Alton Marquette. Deese brings the ball up against Lavender. He'll give high post to Mersinger. Hand off to Moss. Top. He'll give to Criley, right-hand side of the floor. Guarded closely against Lavender. Scheider, Carver's Moss. Criley. Corner, skip pass to Deese. Deese to Phelix. Phelix from the top. His three is good. Marquette quickly up the floor. Lavender with the ball over to Bay. Inside to Connington. Connington, good hard move. Phelix with the rebound. Connington just can't get a shot go tonight. Deese will push it up the floor. He'll look, leave for Phelix. Phelix off the back of the iron. Connington's going to run into him. That's Connington's second foul. That's going to put Phelix at the line shooting three. Felix's first free throw is up and good. Felix shooting 70% from behind the arc. Second one's a miss. Miller's going to check in for Connington. Third free throw rolls and it's good. (33-28) the score. Williams Bay with the ball, comes back to the top of the key. Lavender will pull up two. 35-28. Deese with the ball, top of the key. He's guarded closely by McMurray. He'll give to Mersinger top. Mersinger will hand off to Moss. Moss will try to come back, loses his footing. Mersinger over to Criley. Criley drives down the lane. Up, off. Can't get the roll to go. Foul's going to be called on number 5, Lavender. That's Lavender's second, team's second. Puts Criley at the line, shooting two. Criley's first free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Jason Barber's going to step in for the Knights. Cole Moss will take a seat. Criley's second free throw up, and this one goes. (35-29) is the score. McMurray will throw it over to Lavender. Over to McMurray. Lavender goes inside, gets in the air, gives it to McMurray. Goes inside to Bay. Bay frees himself behind the defense. Defense can't recover. 37-29 is the score. D's going to be called for the travel. Picked up his dribble, tried to find an outlet, couldn't get it there, drug that back foot. 37-29, 4:58 left here in the third period. Checking in for the Explorers, number 1, Keyshawn Young. Young will have it, left-hand side over to Scheider. He'll give to Miller, top of the key. McMurray will pull up for 3. His 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Ball tipped around, finally pulled down by Felix. Barber will handle. Barber to Felix. Felix to Deese. Deese looks, can't get it. Felix, top of the key. Criley. Barber. Barber will drive. Runs into own man, goes up, tries to go up strong. Draws the contact by Miller. Barber's shot is good. Puts him to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 37-31, checking back into the game for the Explorers. Number 23, Williams Bay. Barber's going to go to the line. Also checking in for the Knights, number 30, Cole Moss. Barber's free throws up and is good. Knights doing a good job not to let this game get away. Only down by 5 here the third period, 4 minutes left. Cut pass by Williams Bay, good, finds Young. Mersinger gets the rebound off of that one. Young can't get it to go. Williams Bay on Moss. Guarded tightly. He'll give to Barber. Barber will go top of the key. He'll give to Mersinger. Mersinger hands off to Moss. Moss will go to his left. Deese to the right. Comes back left side, guarded against Lavender. He'll go inside to Barber. Barber against Young. Gets inside, can't get it to go. Mersinger will get the rebound. Turn around. His shot's good. 34-37. Explorers with the ball. Williams Bay at the top of the key. To Young. Shot missed by the Explorers. Going to come the other way. Good rebound by Moss. He'll lead for Felix. Felix drives. Looks. Gives to Barber. Barber back inside. Felix picked up by 2. Guarded against Miller. He goes baseline. Gets in there. Reverse layup no good. Gets his own rebound. Tries to go up. Going to be called for the travel. Going to be called for the travel. Turnover by the Knights. 37-34 is still the score here. 2:26 left in the third period. Good hard work by Felix in the paint there. Can't get the reverse to go. Picks up the loose ball. Checking in for the Explorers is number 24, Coddington. Jake Coddington, and number 2, Deontay McMurray. Lavender over to Williams Bay. Back to Lavender. Lavender goes left-hand side. Gets inside. Push foul is going to be called by or on Jordan Felix. That's his second. Team's third. That's going to put Lavender to line. Lavender so far has been pretty good from the line. Free throw up and rolls around. Second free throw is good. 39-34 is the score. Explorers put on the press. Mersinger gets it in the corner. He gives to Criley, top of the key. Criley works right-hand side of the floor. He looks inside. He gives to Mersinger. Hands off to Barber. Barber guarded hard. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Knights. Knights will get it into Criley. Criley guarded against Young. Criley right-hand side over to Moss. Moss guarded closely by Bay. Hand off to Criley. To Mersinger, top. He'll hand off to Moss. Moss will go down the lane. Foul's going to be on Young. That's going to put Moss at the line shooting 2. That's Marquette's 14th foul. That's Young's second foul. Moss at the line shooting 2. His free throw off the front of the iron, rolls around, gets the roll, and goes in. Checking in for the Knights. Deese back into the game. Moss's second free throw is good. Cal Miller will also check in. 39-36. Knights will put a little pressure on the Explorers, back it off. Lavender will bring the ball up. Lavender looks to his right, gives it to McMurray. Lavender. Knights gonna put some pressure on Lavender outside, anywhere outside the arc. Williams Bay will take his three, no good. Rebound Connington. Connington puts it up right back in, 41-36. Knights will bring it up. Deese will go down inside. Deese's layup's going to be good. That's going to put Deese at the line, old-fashioned three-point play. Fouls on number 2, McMurray, his third. Team's 5th. .33 seconds left here in the third period. Knights did a good job of actually moving the ball down the floor pretty quickly. Deese takes advantage of the out-of-place defenders, takes it inside on the baseline. Deese's free throw up and good, makes it a 2-point ball game. 33 seconds left. Marquette will hold for the last shot. Lavender with the ball right-hand side, guard against Miller. Inside to Connington. Connington's going to turn around and shoot. His shot off the iron, no good. Foul's going to be on. They're going to say that Criley walked. He got hit pretty hard by McMurray flying into him. Fans all wanted a foul. Kind of looked like a foul from where we were standing. Marquette will get the ball back with 3 seconds left. Connington inbound, stripped by Mersinger, 1 second. Barber will pick it off. He'll go up with it. Good job there by the Knights. Really good job there by the Knights at the end of the third period to really kind of keep off the offense from the Marquette Explorers. That's the way we'll end the third period, 39-41. Triad down by 2. We come back, we'll have the fourth quarter action here on TSNN. Knights will get a chance to start here with the ball, possibly tie this game up, maybe take a lead. 2 points ties, 3 points takes the lead. Moss will inbound. He'll give to Deese. Deese with the ball, hands off to Felix. Felix over to Mersinger. Mersinger to Moss. Moss guarded closely by Coddington's going to be called for off the ball foul. That's going to be his third. Team sixth. Deese to Felix. Felix into Deese. Deese. Criley for three from the top of the arc. Off the mark, no good. Tipped around. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray will run the other way. Changes hands. He'll go up with it, and it's good. Marquette will put the pressure on. Felix with the ball to Deese to Moss. Moss will go baseline. He'll go all the way in, kick it out. Criley will drive down the lane. He'll scoop, layup, no good. Mersinger fights for the rebound. He gets in there, turn around, and good. Man, Mersinger, strong offensive board there. Marquette will go the other way. Lavender will handle top of the key. He'll go down the lane. He'll give to Young. Young's going to be called for the travel. Moving without the ball, that's going to get you a turnover every time. We're at the same position we were a minute ago. Knights down by 2. 7 minutes left here. Fourth period. Deese will bring the ball up. Moss, left-hand side of the floor. He'll dribble to his right, guard against McMurray. Over to Criley. Criley on the right-hand side, guarded against Young. He'll give to Mersinger, top. Ball knocked out, picked up by Deese. Deese guarded against Lavender. He'll give to Moss. Moss, left-hand side. Deese beats, tipped ball. Moss will get the tip. Deese will drive. Criley, right-hand side, guarded closely against McMurray. He'll give to Felix. Felix hands off to Criley. To Deese. To Mersinger. To Criley. Deese over to Felix. Mersinger in the middle. He turns, he spins, gets him in the air, off the glass, and good. It's a tie game here in Bethalto. 43-43 is the score. Good, solid job there by Matt Mersinger in the lane. Lavender will pull up. His pull up short, no good. Rebound by Deese. Deese covers. He'll get Criley. Criley will push. Felix will stop. He'll pull up for three. His three is good. Knights take the lead by 3, 46-43. That's going to be a timeout. That's going to be a timeout. That gets the Knights fans up and out of their seats. 46-43 is the score. 5:16 left here in the fourth period. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back to the action here in Bethalto, Illinois with regional action here on IHSA.TV. As we come back to the action here, Knights are really putting the pressure on the Alton Marquette Explorers. In for the Knights, Criley, Mersinger, Deese, Felix, and Moss. Scheider on the right-hand side. He'll give to Bay inside on the block. Criley's going to be called for the block there. That's going to put Lavender at the line. Old-fashioned three-point play here. Free throw good. We got a tie game here, folks. 4:57 left here. A game by the numbers. Didn't look like it was going to be this strong. Knights have really come into play. Moss at the corner, guarded against Williams Bay. They'll go inside to Felix. Felix almost can't handle the pass. He'll turn the corner. He'll get inside. Hook shot. Good off the back of the iron. No good. Scheider with the rebound. Scheider will push. Scheider's got 3-on-2. He'll give to McMurray. McMurray's going to go up for it. Deese looked like he got there. Might have shifted his shoulders. Shaw, basket's going to be good. Deese is going to be called for the foul. That's Jordan Deese's third foul. That's the team's third. That's going to put McMurray at the line. McMurray's free throw off the front of the iron, no good. Chased down by Mersinger. 48-46 is the score, 4 minutes left here. Moss will bring it up. He's almost going to be picked by Williams Bay. Coddington comes away with it. Deese is going to be called for another quick foul. That's going to be 4 on Deese. That's going to put Coddington at the line shooting 2. That's Jordan Deese's fourth foul. 48-46, 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Coddington's free throw is up and is good. Next shot by Coddington's up and is good. .50-46 is the score. 30-second timeout. We'll take a real short timeout here. We'll come right back to the action here. The Explorers there taking a swing from the Triad Knights and actually swinging it the other way. Now up by Ford. 50-46, a couple of quick steals, some made free throws, puts the Marquette Explorers up by 4 on your Triad Knights. Barber will check in for Deese. Deese with 4 fouls. Marquette will take that swing and bring the pressure. Scheider's going to be called for the foul. 60 feet away from the bucket. That's his second, team 7th. That's going to put Cole Moss at the line shooting a bonus. Free throws are where it could come into play here for the Triad Knights. They can get to the line. They can score some points that way. Stops the clock and keeps the game close. Moss's free throw is up and good. 50-47 is the score. 4 minutes left here in the fourth period. Again, we're in regional play here in Civic Memorial, Bethalto, Illinois. The name of the game here is win you stay in, lose you go home. 50-48 is the score after the 2 free throws by Cole Moss. Marquette's going to be good here, just making the defense move. McMurray will bring it to Lavender, to Bay, Williams Bay in the corner, to Lavender, to McMurray to Connington. Connington looks in, kicks it out. Inside, high post to Scheider. Down low to Connington. Good rotation there by the Explorers. 52-48 is the score. In order to beat a zone, you do have to move the ball. Connington sneaks in behind it, finds the open layup. 52-48, Moss with the ball. Criley, right-hand side of the floor. He's guarded against Scheider. Barber against Lavender. Lavender, top of the key. He gives to Moss. Going to be called for the foul, Scheider is. Take that back, that foul is going to be on Williams Bay. That's his second. That's going to put Moss back at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Checking in for the Knights, number 24, Jordan Deese, back into the game. Missed free throw. Mercinger gets it, can't put it back in. 52-48 is the way the score will stay. Lavender will bring the ball up slowly. Just under 3 minutes left to go here. Scheider with the ball, right-hand corner guard against Phelix. All the way over to McMurray, to Connington, top of the key, over to McMurray. McMurray dribbles to the right-hand side, over to Lavender. McMurray will bring it back to the top, and Lavender will bring it back out. Williams Bay inside. He'll give to McMurray. Over to Williams Bay. Top of the key, back to McMurray to Scheider, high post. Connington deep behind the three-point arc. Knocked out by Moss, picked up by Connington, saved. 2 minutes left here, 52-48. Explorers will look like they're going to spread out the floor. See if they can bring the Knights out. Connington will dribble. He'll give to Scheider. Scheider to give to Lavender. Lavender shot is errant. Connington's going to foul Mercinger, and then he's going to get the technical foul. So Matt Mercinger will go to the line to shoot the bonus. We're still in the single bonus, 1-and-1. That is the fifth foul on Connington. That's going to get Connington out of the game. That technical foul is his fifth. That's going to put him on the bench. That's going to bring Miller in. That's going to put Mercinger in the line shooting the 1-and-1. First one for Mercinger is up and is good. That brings the score to 52-49. Next free throw by Mercinger is up and is also good. 52-50 is the score. Knights still have 2 free throws to shoot. We're going to put Moss at the line to shoot those 2. After these free throws, Knights will get the ball back after the technical foul was assessed to Jake Connington. Moss's free throw is up and also good. One of those times in a basketball game where the momentum shift is going the Knights' way right now. They need to keep this momentum with a good offensive set. 52-52 is the score. Knights will come back from the timeout with the ball. We'll take a break here. It is a full timeout here at Triad Sporting News Network. I'm Aaron Cole. This is IHSA TV. We'll be back after this. As you see on the screen, 52-52 is the score here at Bethalto Civic Memorial Gymnasium. 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Knights will get the ball after a technical foul was assessed to Jake Coddington, and all 4 free throws were made by the Knights. Criley with the ball, top of the key. He'll give to Mersinger, high post. He'll hand off to Deese. Deese playing with 4 fouls right now. Deese will dribble to his right, give to Moss. Moss, right-hand side, guarded against McMurray. He'll turn. He'll give to Mersinger. Mersinger, hand off to Felix. Felix, top of the key. Looks for somebody, gives to Mersinger. Mersinger will hand off to Moss. 1 minute, 10 seconds left here. Moss guarded against McMurray. Lavender against Deese. Deese will turn. He'll look. He'll give to Mersinger. 57 seconds left. He'll give to Moss. 52-52 is the score. McMurray guarded against Mersinger. He'll hand off to Criley. Criley will set it up. 43 seconds left. Knights, look here. They're going to be perfectly fine going for the last shot. Deese guarded against Lavender, left-hand side of the floor. He'll drive. He'll get to Moss. Moss, right-hand side, guarded against McMurray. Moss, top of the key. He looks. Can't find anybody. He'll take time out. 22 seconds left here. Full timeout. We'll take a short break here. Coming back out of the timeout. 22.4 seconds left. We're all knotted up here at 52. The Alton Marquette Explorers against your Triad Knights to move on from the regional contest. The winner of this matchup takes on East St. Louis Flyers on Friday night. Criley will get on the ball. Guarded against McMurray. He'll hand off Mersinger. Mersinger hand off to Moss. Moss working against Williams Bay. He'll give to Deese. Timeouts taken by Coach Drake. We'll stay here. Eight seconds on the clock here. 52-52 is the score. Fourth period. Alton Marquette Explorers against Triad Knights. The Knights will shoot the double bonus with any fouls, so 2 shots will be assessed on any fouls by the Marquette Explorers. The Knights do only have 4 team fouls here. Again, Marquette is missing Jake Coddington. Criley will inbound the ball for the Knights. He'll get it to Deese. Deese guard against Williams Bay. Deese will go left-hand side. He'll look, can't get it to Felix inside. Felix turn around, no good. That'll put us in overtime here at Bethalto Civic Memorial Gymnasium. The way overtime works here is a 4-minute overtime period will go the same way. The Knights will be coming towards the camera. The Alton Marquette Explorers will be going away from us. We'll take a quick break here at IHSA.tv. All right, we're back here for the first overtime period at Civic Memorial Gymnasium, re-jumping for the 4 minutes overtime period. Alton Marquette will be without Jake Coddington. On the floor for the Knights, Felax, Moss, Deese, Criley, and Mersinger. Deese with 4 fouls, Criley with 3 fouls. So the Knights in a little bit of foul trouble here at 3:51 left. Williams Bay will have the ball. He'll give to McMurray. Inside to Lavender. Lavender working on Deese. Turnaround off the glass. Kisses it off the glass, and it's good. Alton Marquette takes the lead. 54-52 is the score. Deese will bring the ball up for the Knights. He'll work it. Mersinger, top against Scheider. To Deese, handoff. He'll work down the middle of the lane, kick out to Felax. Felax's 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Tipped by Mersinger, straight into the hands of McMurray. McMurray will run it up the floor for the Explorers. He'll stop, he'll think about it, so will Lavender, and then he'll drive, kick out. 3 minutes left here in the fourth period. 54-52 is the score. McMurray, long 3 by McMurray. 57-52 is the score. That was a long 3 by McMurray. Plenty of time here. Felax with the ball. Moss will catch. Williams Bay. Deese against Williams Bay. He'll bring it up to the top. Felax, right-hand side, lane line extended. Moss working against Scheider to Mersinger. Mersinger, McMurray, top of the key to Deese. Guard against Williams Bay. Foul's going to be on Miller away from the ball. Is going to put Felax at the line, shooting 2. That's Miller's second foul. Felax free throws up and good. 2 minutes left here in the fourth period. 57-53 is the score. Second free throw by Felax up and good. Knights, the last 2 nights have really kind of came on strong towards the end of the game, both in the Jerseyville game. Now in this game, putting it in overtime. Lavender with the ball, right hand, drives left. Ball's loose. Scheider comes up with it. McMurray will look. The Explorers look to be taking advantage of Deese's 4 fouls. They're going to go straight at him with Bay, their best player on, with Lavender, best player on the floor. Lavender's pull-up jump shot is good. 59-54 is the score. Felax will pull up for 3. His 3 is good. 57-59. Knights are not throwing in the towel yet, so here we go. 1:23 left. Knights down by 2. They'll go right back to Lavender. Double team by Criley. Timeout's going to be taken by the Explorers. they're going to keep going at Deese with those 4 fouls. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a short break here. IHSA.TV. Free throws by the Knights tonight have really kept them in the game. The 4 made free throws, 2 by Mercinger and 2 by Moss to tie it up after the Coddington technical foul. Lavender will get the ball to Williams Bay, and he'll give it right back to Lavender, and he'll give it to McMurray. McMurray will bring it out. 2-point lead by the Explorers. McMurray will think about taking. He'll drive down the lane. Foul's going to... Timeout was taken. Timeout was taken by the Explorers. Timeout was taken by the Explorers. Going to be a full timeout. 1 minute, 6 seconds left. 59-57 is the score. Clutch shots by Jordan Felak's three-point shot there. And then, like I said, free throw shooting has been pretty straightforward tonight for the Knights. No hiccups. Turnovers have been a problem, plagued the Knights all season long tonight. Kind of have contained those turnovers here in the second half. They're now within 2, 59-57 of moving on. Explorers are 1 minute away from moving on. It will be the Explorers ball there into the floor. Sideline out of bounds. Lavender will inbound. He'll give it to Williams Bay. Guard against Moss. No foul. .50 seconds left, 59-57. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Knights. We are in the overtime period. Players hit the deck there, so they're going to try to clean up that, make sure nobody slips and falls. Don't want anybody to get hurt here. 50.9 seconds left. The Explorers will inbound the ball into their own basket. 2-point lead. Get it into Scheider. Scheider will pull it out. McMurray. Moss is going to foul McMurray to stop the clock, put McMurray at the line. Team's fifth. They have 2 more fouls to give here to put anybody at the line. Lavender will inbound the ball for the Explorers. Criley's going to be called for the foul in the backcourt. That's going to be Criley's 4th. Team 6th. . Kylie will take a seat. Explorers inbound the ball. That's going to put McMurray at the line. McMurray is one of the Explorers' better free throw shooters. .64% from the line for the season. He's going to go to the line. Front end of the 1-on-1 is good. .60-57 is the score. McMurray's second free throw is up and good. Explorers will put on a token pressure here, keep the Knights honest. Deese will go to his right, give to Felix, give to Criley. Criley looks, he'll drive down the lane. He'll go up, switch hands, rolls in, and it's good. Timeout quickly taken by Coach Drake. Triad will take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Score is 61-59 in the overtime period. Coach Drake has put on a team of defenders. My suspicions would be Jordan Deese and Lucas Criley both will be on the bench here when we come out of this timeout. Jason Barber and Cal Miller will be in. Knights here will go for the stop. First, and then probably foul fairly close to immediately. Again, McMurray's one of their better free throw shooters. Ball's into McMurray. Foul's going to be on Mersinger with the push. That's going to put Lavender at the line. That's his first. Team's 8. Lavender is 72% from the line for this season. 13.1 seconds left. Knights down by 2. Lavender's free throw. It is a 1-and-1. Lavender's first free throw is up, off, and rolls around and is in. Looked like it was going to roll out. Didn't quite get out of there. Second free throw for Lavender is up and also rolls in and kind of gets a hop and goes in. Criley quickly up the floor. It's going to stay there. It's going to be knocked off one of the Explorers. 6.5 seconds left. 63-59 is the score. .5 seconds left. Deese will inbound it from the baseline. Felix gets free. He goes up, puts it in. Quick timeout here by the Knights. Still down by 2. 4.3 seconds left. This will be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout here. IHSA.TV. Coming back from the timeout. Hi, I'm Aaron Cole. If you haven't joined us yet, we are in the overtime period, 63-61, 4.3 seconds left. It'll be Explorers ball. Deese will be called for the foul. That's going to be Deese's 5th foul. 2 seconds left. That's going to put McMurray at the Deese will take a seat. 63-61. We are still shooting a bonus 1-1 here for Alton. I'm sorry, for Marquette Explorers. McMurray at the line, made 2 earlier tonight. That free throw for McMurray straight through. And that's the way it'll end here. McMurray will make both of those free throws, 65-61. Alton Marquette will move on to play East St. Louis. Tri-Knight does an excellent job here towards the end of the season, putting on 2 good shows against 2 good basketball clubs, knocking out Jerseyville last night and taking Alton Marquette all the way to the final overtime period. For everybody here at Triad Sporting News Network, I want to congratulate the seniors of the Triad Knights on a great season. We'll be here at IHSA.TV continuing the coverage for the baseball and softball seasons. So check back in with us here at IHSA.TV. Again, for everybody here, I'm Aaron Cole. Have a great evening.